Live. All right, I'm live. Okay, hello, good evening, everybody. I'm gonna start this painting here just in a minute. I get my paints on my walker here. I hope everybody's having a good night right now. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday evening, wherever you are. And but we got up in the 60s here today, here where I am. So I'm in Texas, so of course, we're not dealing with all the ice right now, so all our ice melted. So I'm gonna be doing the painting here just in a few minutes. So yes. Anyway, we'll be doing painting stuff here, and I will do an open panel, but I don't have no moderators right now, and you have to have moderators so you can, be able to paint, be able to do this stuff. So let's see. Well, I see I'm live here on my tablet. I know I'm live now. If you have YouTube TV, I'm supposed to be live right now. YouTube TV. So if you have YouTube TV, I should be live right now on it. Okay. Let's see here. Hang on. Let's see here. Turn this down so it don't echo. And then I am right there. Okay. Got one watching. Okay, that's good. And when you come into the chat room, if you come in the chat, please keep your comments clean. When you come in, come in the chat. I would really appreciate if y'all keep the comments clean. Okay. Sometime my brother maybe watch my live streams, and I just type my live streams to stay clean. You come in, give me these, okay? All right, I'm gonna get started. Okay, I'm gonna pour this over here. Put that down just a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. Now, during the painting, you might see me reaching over, putting paint into my deal here. Okay, we're gonna have a sunset type painting. Right now, I will put some orange in there. These bottle paints are okay, but see what I'm talking about? Ooh, hard to get it out of there. As hard. It's hard to get that mess out of there. I'm not kidding. I'll put some blue in here for water. I would put a little bit more for water. Don't worry, I'm gonna start painting here in just a minute, okay? Just getting my paints on here on this thing right now, okay? This is red. Okay, let's get started. As I go along, I might add some more, okay? I'll get a piece of paper towel. Y'all can come in the chat room and talk to me. Let's keep your comments clean. I wish I could do an open panel. But right now, I just don't have enough moderators. If I had enough moderators, I would not mind to go open panel. And then I could have somebody open the panel, but we'd have to not use profanity. Like I said, sometimes I may be watching the live stream, and I don't, you know, um, you know, I wouldn't want y'all using profanity. Okay, I'm gonna put this in there. Yellow ochre. Undo. That's nice, Mark. Shoot. Okay, hang on just a minute, y'all. Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit closer to where I am. All right, yeah. Now around. Okay. Okay, hang on just a minute. Okay. All right, let me get started here. I was painting all these. Y'all can come in the chat room and talk to me, okay? Matter of fact, y'all can answer questions. Just art questions, that's all. Just if you have an art question, you can ask me stuff about art. Ah, we go. Now we're painting. Okay, we're gonna be painting. Okay, so now we're painting a sunrise type of a. That's what we're painting now. Okay, sunrise type one. Okay, there you go. I'm using acrylic paints. You load your brush. You want to make sure here. You see here. This is what I'm. This is what I'm dipping into, right? This red paint. It can be morning, or it can be in the afternoon type look. But if you saw the title for this last, it did say. I'll see if I can do a 1 hour live stream tonight. I'm not sure. Y'all like my painting, don't y'all? Yeah. My mom was the same way. My mom used to love to watch me paint. Well, if she tried to do it, she could do it. I wish she could have. Of course, my mom did paint some, but not like me. You know what I mean? Shoot. See if I get more. Okay, I got one right here. There's one today. I don't like these bottles. Do y'all like these bottles of paint? I don't. I don't like the bottle paints very much. It's always hard to get out of the tube. If y'all like me, you out there and you paint, and it's very hard to get it out of your bottle. All right. Okay, we're going to add some orange into it. Back in the back, you want to put some orange in it. I can't wait when I get monetized, so that way I can have what you call super chat. Super chat is where I'll get paid, I think, in chat or something. I don't know how all that stuff works, but I can't wait to get monetized. I really need y'all to watch my videos and to support my channel. All right. Can y'all please help me and support my channel? And give me D's when you come in. It would mean a lot to me and mean a lot to my channel. Just give me a thumbs up as soon as you come in. Okay, as soon as you come in, just give me a thumbs up because that really helps out my channel. And so anyway, yeah, y'all be sure to do those things. Okay, be sure to hit thumbs up, share out the live stream. If you share this live stream out to maybe Instagram, if you have an Instagram account, share it out. Share it out on Instagram. And if you have somebody out there has TikTok, go ahead and share me out on TikTok and Instagram. Okay, you get more people in here watching. I can really teach y'all how to do. And don't y'all be afraid to come up in the chat. Ask me some questions about painting. Okay, just ask me questions about painting and all. Okay, here we go. All right, right now we got all right, there you go, yellow sky. Yeah, there you go, yellow sky. Okay. Okay. We go. We're gonna have to beat and bang on beat and bang on this and get this paint out here. Yeah, man, Bob Ross. He's my mentor. That's terrible. And y'all get of course y'all get the best paints. Man, that is terrible. Oh shoot. That is terrible. Okay. Yeah, y'all men y'all men Bob Ross? Well, Bob Ross, like I said, he was my mentor. That means that I like to watch him paint, And he would do some magnificent paintings I've ever seen. They're beautiful paintings. And I never seen no man paint like him. It just, when he paint, you would know it. It was beautiful paintings when he do it. His paintings almost look like they almost look real, When I used to watch Bob Ross, when he used to come on Louisiana Broadcast Network at LB, I don't know. I think it's LB, Louisiana Public Broadcast Network or something like that. But when Bob Ross would come on, that's when I would, watch him, and I would learn a lot by watching Bob Ross. And then this would be, I took art in school. So, when I took art in high school, that really meant a lot to me. I did arts and crafts in school. Here I'm going to be having trees and stuff like that, okay? So in here, going to be some grass along in there. This is going to be a river with a footbridge to it, okay? Now, when you're doing bushes like this. Let me show you how I load my brush up. I'm using a very small palette. By the way, you can buy these off from Amazon.com if you want to. And by the way, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Of course, you should have been reading that down in the description below. It would really help out my channel a lot if you guys go ahead and press the subscribe button for me, please. All right. Well, if you're doing them, well, let me get back to these bushes. Okay, so when you're doing a bush, you want to start at the bottom, work it towards the top. That's uh, being an artist like I am. Of course, I get talents, but right now I just want to teach you how to do some of this stuff. Okay. Okay. So what I'm saying is, when you do a bush, is you want to start from the bottom, work up to the top. Like, let's start right here. Press down and work up. Okay. And you don't need bushes to go all the way up to all the way up to the sky. Okay. You want to leave some of that opening there. Okay. You want to leave some of the opening into the sky. Okay. Very um, it's good if you leave an opening to the sky. Now, watch this brush out. We'll wait for that to dry. And let's start working on the grass. If you don't have green, you can make green by mixing blue and yellow would make green for you. Okay, there we go. I haven't put the water in it yet, but I'm going to. And if the brush starts running out of paint, just turn your brush over. Now, I'm using acrylic paint, but you can paint whatever you want to. These are acrylics because acrylics dry real fast. I used to do oil painting. Oil painting would usually, if you did oil paintings, when I used to do oil painting would tend to take a little bit longer to dry because the oil. But now if you're doing acrylics don't, they don't take all that long to dry. But if you're doing oils, then yeah, you're going you're going to say, man, why is it taking so long for the painting to dry? Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's here was yeah. I can hear some of y'all saying, man, yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Y'all be saying, why did it take so long for my paint to dry? Well, especially if you're messing with oil paints. Oh my goodness, if you mess with oil paints, it's going to take them a long time to dry. I don't know, I've been there, I've done that. Okay. Now when you paint your grass, I used to paint my grass like this, but this is just on paper. You can paint however you want to. If you want to paint in acrylics, well, when you do yours any way you want to. You might not want a bridge in your painting. Don't put one in there. You paint however you feel. All right. Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit of yellow. Ooh, oh, yeah. Oh, boy, you see that? All right, now. Aha, there you go, do it. Oh, you see that green? You see that yellow? Right there. What I'm doing is let me show you on this side. I'm going to start back there in the back. Bring this down. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't talk to me. Talk to me. Here we go. Look. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at there. Aha. Oh man, ooh, dude, that was so pretty. That was so pretty. You see that? You saw that? That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Hey, look at that. That is so pretty. Oh, and add some yellow ochre to that. Yellow ochre in the back right there. All right, there you go. Now y'all can come in the chat and say, "Hey, I share you out." I used to teach painting classes all the time on my other channel I had. On my other channel, I used to do painting classes all the time. I used to teach painting on my old channel. And I used to have a certain painting class. I used to teach painting class on my old channel. I can still teach it on this one. Oh, look at there. All right. Y'all see what I'm doing? Watch again. Watch again. Watch again. Now I'm doing, we'll start right here. Turn the brush up on its side and bring this down like this. Oh, there you go. There you go. Aha. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Oh, there we go. Right? Oh, there you go. Look at there. Don't be afraid to do this. You show that pain who's boss. There you go. Wow, look at there. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Man, look how pretty that is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, no, that's, oh. Then that looks all right, man. That looks pretty. Dude, that looks pretty much, I'm telling you. All right. There you go. Now you know what's time? It's time to do. Let me paint the water in there. This time I'm gonna have this in blue water. I'm gonna use the same brush, going in some sky blue as they call it. It's okay if you get okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this part up right here. I know what the bridge is. Okay. Water is flat, so water is water, and water is flat. Okay. Water is flat, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Now, if you watch me on YouTube TV right now, I should be live right now on YouTube TV. Check me out. The rest of y'all, if you your uh, computers, laptop, laptop, computers, your cell phone, I should be live on both of those. All three of them should be live right now on all three. There you go. Well, that's pretty. Look at there. All right. You can come in the chat room if you want to. You come on in the chat room and chat with me. Okay. Come on in the chat room. If you have a question, you can come in the chat room. It don't have to be a question, but yeah, if you had one, ask me some questions. Just about art, okay? Just about painting. If you have a question, be free to come on into the chat room. Okay, just ask me only about Just ask me only about questions about painting, that kind of stuff. Okay, nothing else. Just about painting, where I get my brushes, where I get my paints from. Okay, y'all, come on, y'all, come on in the chat room. All right, y'all, come on in the chat room. Let's get the show on the road, man. Let's get the show on the road. The show on the road. No, we're gonna get a show on the road. Yeah, let's get a show on the road, man. Come on, man. We need to get a show on the road, right? Y'all, come on in the chat room. Let's keep the comments clean though when you come in the chat. All right, that's all I ask. And ask me questions. I'll be glad to answer them. Okay. I should call that question and answer night tonight. You're gonna say, "Where you learn to dance like that?" Well, I did that so I can line y'all up just a little bit so you can come in the chat room, talk to me. And come on in the chat. Nah. Yeah, come on in the chat. All right, I'm gonna put that water way back in the back there too. Oh, there you go. It goes way back there. Oh, y'all see where that water goes to? Dude, look at that. It goes all the way back there. All right, look at that water now. You see where that water goes to? Way back in the back there. Look, see? Watch. Watch in there. And I'm just sweeping this. See? With the brush. There you go. Just sweeping it. And then you go back. Sort of back like that. There you go. Oh, that's pretty. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. You probably said, I wish I could paint like that. You can paint something like this. You want to know how long I've been doing this? See, y'all can come in the chat room and ask me questions like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I've been painting like this. Oh, 40 plus years I've been painting. Now, 40 plus years, a few years ago, I can paint, done like that, but over time, it took me time to get like this. But you can paint like this. You can paint like this too. All you need is some brushes, some paints, and y'all be free to paint right along with me. All right, go way back here. That worked way there. That worked way back there. Now you see what happens is that when you're painting like that, it pushes everything back. You do the first thing in the background first, then you work towards the front. But y'all didn't know that, did you? See, what I'm saying is you do everything further in the back first, then you work towards the front. Now this is in the background. You have the background, midground, and the foreground. That's one of the things that taught me in art school. Many years ago, they taught me in art school to do what you call, and you have the background, middle ground, and the foreground. I'm not even near close of doing stuff in the foreground yet, but I'm gonna get there. Okay. All right. Now with that said, I'm gonna wash this brush up, and let's see. Okay. All right. Pass there. All right. Y'all can ask me questions. Don't be afraid to come in and not ask me questions. Y'all come on in and ask me questions, okay? I wish I could do I would have to be my own moderator. Yeah, I would have to be my own moderator if I did that. Okay. You want to say, did what? Uh, I want to do an open panel, but okay. Here we go. We're gonna do a tree. There you go. This is a small brush. You can shrunk the tree first. Okay. Next thing to do, once you do the trunk of the tree, next is next thing to do is you take your brush. You can use whatever brush you want to. I just like using a brush like what I have. Okay. Here we go. Use one corner of the brush and go back and forth like you're making the Z's. See that? Let me show you again. And really push that paint out of that brush. Ah, there you go. See? There you go. Nothing to making the evergreen tree. Nothing to it. You can do it. Son say, yeah, you can do it because you've been doing it for over 40 plus years. I know, but you can do it too. Make them sound effects too. To make sound effects, it works too. Yeah, you have to make sound effects. I forgot. Yeah. You have to make them sound effects, man. Gonna put one on the. Oh, there you go. There you go. You ought to need to check out my channel too. Check out my channel. Be sure to. I'm gonna go and make my evergreen tree trunks. Oh, there you go. Look at there. There you go. Okay. Man, trying to get that paint out of that thing. It's hard. Okay, now I'm gonna load this brush up. Here we go again. Watch this. Watch. Like this. There's the evergreen trees. Now remember, there is a bridge going across here. Now we'll work on that bridge here in a minute. You can always watch the replay when the live stream ends. You can always go back, watch the replay. That's what's so good about doing a live stream. You can always go back and watch the replay. Once again, turn one side and you use one side of your brush. Go from side to side, like I said, like you're making the Z's. Like you're making the Z's. See that? We'll put some clothes on like Bob Ross used to talk about. And now we'll go ahead and do this one like that too. Maybe that's the day of the tree. I don't know. Tree you have to have family. Oh, your trees have to have family, man. Come on, shoot. Your trees have to have a family, man. There you go. There you go. Now I'm going to sleep on here and go. Hide it. Oh, look at there. There you go. Look at that. Look at there. Watch again. There you go. Now I'm putting the highlight on the bushes. All right, you got these bushes back in the background. So now you highlight on the bush. Now load up with a little bit of orange. And when you do that with the bush, don't kill all that dark. Leave some of that open. Leave some of that open. Don't destroy all that dark in there. Leave some of that open, okay? You don't want to destroy all. You don't want to destroy all of that in there. You want to leave some of that open there. Ooh wee! Hey, did y'all see that? Man, was that beautiful color? Ooh wee! There it is, a pretty man. That was a beautiful color right there. Ooh wee! Did y'all see that? The nice orange type. Oh, let's do red. Mix with a little bit. Let's say blue maybe. Oh, we're gonna get a lavender color going here. Ooh yeah, way back in the back. See that bush up there? Way back in the back, back there. That's what I'm talking about. Leave some of the opening. Leave opening areas to your bushes. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna brighten that other tree up this with a little bit of. There you go. And I'm going to use some yellow ochre on this other tree. There you go. Let me see if I can get some paint out. I have a painting knife, a palette knife. They call these palette knives. Palette knives, yeah. Let's see here. There you go. This palette knife I'm using is about like this, okay? And the palette knife I'm using, you can use it to mix up colors, or you can also use it to, you can use it to mix in colors or something like that. Let's see. I get some more paint. I have to share a story with you. Here at the assistant living place where I am, there are two ladies here. And both of them paint real well. Now, there's one lady, she painted real good. I've seen some of her work. She painted paintings like Marilyn Monroe. I think she said Marilyn Monroe. And then she painted one of a cowboy. Now, I haven't seen that one, but I have seen it where she painted a monkey. And she does real well. But yeah, she does beautiful work. I haven't seen. It's the most beautiful work. Not quite like Bob Ross. He was Bob Ross was the painter at all times, and but this lady, she paints real well. And like I said, I've seen some of her work before. You'd be amazed to know about different people. I mean, I've seen her work, and let's do this. Let's see. Let's do this bridge. You on this man? Well, I got some. Yeah, I got some in there. Got some box of paints right here. Y'all see? A box of paint. Oh, there's some green. Ah, okay. Here's some brown. Let's see if I can get that out there. That's a pretty red right here. I don't know what color that is, but I'm going to use it anyway. It looks like a brownish type color. And don't be afraid to mix your paints. That's another thing. If you want to be an artist, don't be afraid to mix paints. Mix some paints. With mixing paints, it's okay. Just don't be afraid to mix your paints up. Now this is some pink. Okay. No, I'm not through with this painting this yet. Okay. Let's see if I can get some paint out of this. I used to have a tube squeezer. And I used to put my tube of paint in there, and I used to roll it. I wish I had it because I could roll the paint. I could put a tube of paint in it, roll it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Have you seen one of those? I didn't get one. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna use my palette knife. Put some red back there. Now, I'm not doing a mountain tonight, but when you're doing a painting. When you're doing a painting, don't put your finger up on the blade, because you put your finger up on the blade and you put highlight on your mountain, it's not gonna break for you. Okay, so avoid putting your finger up on the blade. The finger has a lot of pressure to it. Who does it remind you of? Does that remind you of somebody? Well, it reminds me of Bob Ross, because that's what he used to say. If y'all need to watch Bob Ross, y'all see. Yeah, I'm telling you, he was my mentor, man. I'm telling you, I love Bob Ross. I used to love to watch him. Ah, yeah, there. Y'all see it now? All right. Yes, sir. tell y'all what, I wish I could put my email address. Uh, well, not in the chat. I can do it in the chat. But down in the comment section, y'all can shoot me. Not shoot me. I wish that y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can send me email. Fan mail. Oh, you need to send me some fan mail. Oh, man. That's what y'all need to do. You need to send me some fan mail. I do have a fan club, and yeah, y'all need to send me some fan mail. I'd love to get some cards and letters from you guys. I sure would. Yeah, you know, send me cards and letters. Have me, you know, just say some nice things. Nice to me how much you like my painting shows. Oh, look at there. All right, y'all see it now. Oh, that's so pretty. I see one. If you wonder what that blinking is, it's this thing right here. Yeah, it's blinking because let me know. You know, you wouldn't be able to hear me if I turned that off. I said, I can't hear you. What did you? Yeah. Oh, I was going to tell you a story and I almost forgot. Um, you know, my mom. Let me tell you about my mom because y'all. My mom. She was home. Well, my mom just got out of the hospital today, so I decided to set up two easels, and I had two easels, and I had two canvases. This is a true story. You're gonna love this story. And so I decided I wanted to help my mother learn how to paint. And so she told me we was doing mountains, and then what else were we doing? I forget. Mountains. Oh, then time came to do trees and bushes. My mom just, you know, bless her heart. She said, she just stopped. I said, what did you stop for, Mom? She said, son, I don't have the ability to know how like you have. She said, I can't do that. I said, oh, yeah, Mom, you can do it. But I'll never forget what my mother said after that. She said, well, she said, I like to watch you do it. You know, that really made me feel real good when you have a loved one saying, I like to watch you paint. That, you know, made me feel so good that my mother had told me, I like to watch you do it. My mom went home to be with the Lord. I miss her very, very much. All right, now we're going to put some paint back here. Ooh, yeah. I surprise you with the paint there. Did I surprise you with the pink? I think I surprised you with the pink color, didn't I? You know, said, oh, you surprised us when you putting on that pink in there. I might do a Valentine's show. Oh, see, Valentine's Day is this month. Okay. I might could do a Valentine painting for you guys. You guys like that? Valentine painting. Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Valentine painting. Valentine painting show. Ooh, that sounds good. A Valentine painting show. Ooh, then put some paint back there. Ah, that looks all right. That looks cool. So now without cleaning the brush, I'm going to go into some black, load up a little bit green. Now we're going to come right in here and put some green and black. I say more green than black. There you go. I had another story about two dogs of mine. I had a beagle and a Labrador, and one day the Labrador. One day hang on. Oh, y'all hang in this a minute. Okay. Okay. One day I was painting one day, and this was back during the days, probably before YouTube ever came out. But one day I was painting, and I had I had a bed where I was working on. I would do most of my paintings was on a bed, but I had the easels and everything like that set up in my floor. And you know how dogs do. Well, my dogs just had to come in there where I was. And my mom was on the phone talking to a friend of hers. And so the doggies get up on the bed, and I had a big old pallet strung out. And if you want to watch Bob Ross painting show, you know how big his palette was. Well, uh, the palette that I had was kind of like his. It was a big palette. You can put more paint on them. And the story goes is one dog got his paw, got his tail stuck into the paint. Or I was using oil colors in, oil paint. And the other doggy got his paw stuck into the paint. And man, did we had a hard time getting that paint on those dogs' tail. And giving a dog a bath is something else. If you never gave a dog a bath, no. Man, that was something else. Taking care of that dog. Woo. Oh my goodness, that was a chore. That was a chore to do. Oh, you know what else I learned how to do? Well, a lady at my brother's church, my brother's a pastor, and so a lady at my church starting to teach me how to do crochet. Now, I haven't done crochet in a long time since I come here to assisted living, but maybe I can do something like that sometime for you guys. I just have to get me some crochet stuff. I haven't crocheted in a long time. Yeah, I haven't crocheted like that long, many years. I've not done that. But the first time I crocheted, I crocheted a chain. That's the first thing you do when you crochet. You make a chain. And my teacher was a member of the church where I was going to, and she said, "We're gonna crochet a chain." I said, "Okay, let's crochet a chain." Let me tell you, my chain got so long. Wee. I'm like, oh my goodness, my chain gotten so long. And then I don't know. The church was doing something, and I managed to go there and managed to go, and anyway, it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I want to crochet a chain, but that's the first thing you crochet is a chain, and then you can move on to do hats and stuff like that. And this lady that crocheted would make hats, baby clothes, just baby stuff, and she would donate it to a hospital where my sister-in-law works. And she did a real good job with that too. This lady did. She was going to show me how to make, that kind of stuff. But as you say, that's what you call talent. We all have talent. You know, some people you may not have talent in painting. Some people do. That's like me. I have talent in painting. That's what I like to do. I want to paint this bridge. So yeah, we all have talents. Now it's like we all have gifts. My gift is prayer. Your gift may be something else. But my gift is prayer. And your talent may be something else. Everybody don't have the same talent. Everybody can't paint, you know. But whatever your talent is, use it. Use your talent, whatever it is. Like some people have talent of music, playing music. Well, I do too. Because let me tell you, this is a story. I can use my other one for that. I'll tell you another story. A few years ago, I went to Nashville, Tennessee. I went to Nashville, and it was quite impressive. I'm going to tell you the story. So I went to Nashville, Tennessee, and I did an album there. I recorded in Nashville. I am a professional recording artist. But let me tell you the story. So when I went to Nashville, I saw a friend of mine there, and me and my friend was hanging out together. And when we hung out for a while, and went to a Mexican restaurant. Now this is fun. So we went to a Mexican restaurant, and it's a restaurant with many stars, a lot of stars to show up at this Mexican restaurant in Tennessee. And one of the things I got to do is I had to meet a country singer. His name was Joe Diffie. He was a country singer. He's not around anymore. But Joe Diffie um, gave me a tip. And so I am known as a national, a national, professional national recording artist. Well, that's a mouthful. I don't mean, of course, I don't live in Tennessee, but yeah, I had performed there. I performed there, all that kind of fun stuff. And that's where I got to meet Joe Diffie. Joe Diffie was a very nice man. I really liked him a lot. I'm putting on. And that was back in my younger days. And that was back in my younger years. For a fractured my hip. I was like, why are you in that place? Because I fractured my left hip. I didn't break my hip, I fractured it. And that's the reason why I'm in here. But that, when you go in Nashville, that's a true story. That's a nice place there in Nashville. I've also been to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where I got to ride up in a helicopter for the first time. That was a lot of fun. There I go. Yeah. I mean, y'all have been to Dollywood. Okay, hey, y'all can come in the chat. I'm not through with this. You want to come in and check one? Hmm. I wish I could do an open panel with this. You don't have to come in and chat, but we get. Oh, I thought it said 4. Oh, shoot. Looking at it the wrong way. I was watching myself teach a class on my old channel today. Went to my old channel and watched myself teaching a class. It was awesome. And when I was teaching these people how to paint, they just paint whatever they wanted to. We laugh and giggle someone there. It's so much fun. I miss those days. Oh. Oh, nuts. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. Y'all know what I just did. Come on. Y'all know what I just did, right? Oh, boy. I'm going to get some birds in there. Birds, and birds back in the back look like bushers. Oh my goodness. You know what a buzzer is, right? It don't look like a crow now. It looks like a buzzard. Y'all know what a buzzer is, don't you? Oh my goodness. I've seen plenty of buzzards myself before. I like birds, but not so much buzzards. I'm sorry. That really cracked me up about me belching. I'm sorry. But see, yeah, you're sorry you're on there doing it. Yeah, well, that's okay. No, shoot, my live stream. No, shoot. I said, yeah, it's your live stream. You over there belching, man. Come on. Oh, shoot. I mean, from these bushes down here. What's this here? at those bushes, man. You know, see those bushes? Oh, we're gonna put a bush right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right there. Oh yeah, look at there. Look at that bush, y'all. Y'all see it? There's a bush. I'm gonna put a bush right here too. Oh, we're going bush trying to take over the bridge. Look at that. Oh, look at there. Nope. There's a new bush right there. Ah, there's another one. There's another one. There's a little bush right there. Ah, look at that bush, man. Ah, that's something. Uh, uh, Tim, I'm telling you, I did not mean belch like that. I said, you do it. It said, you want to laugh, but you meant to do it. Okay, I got a little bit, I got a little bit that out there. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Yeah, I ate my supper tonight, so I guess my supper got me belching my supper. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty. Well, look at that, how pretty that is. All right. Sir, there you go. The fun part of this is signing your name. Sign my name. There you go. That's the fun part of doing painting is signing your name. Now we'll turn this camera around. There it is. Sit. There it is. That's the finished product right there. And there it is right there. See? Oh yeah, that's beer. That's beautiful. Look at that. You can do it too. You can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it. Turn this camera around. All right, here I am. Did y'all enjoy that painting? See, it shows a it shows a link right up here, but I wish I could. I don't know how to do that though. Let's see. Wait, if I can put that in there, I would. And I used to do it all the time, like I said on one of my old streams. My old channel, I used to do it all the time. Do an open panel. Would have people come up on the panel. But see, if I had a, excuse me. if I had if I had moderators, I could, I could try it and see. I like that. I do too. I do too. Yeah, I like it. Oh, okay. Print. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try something here. I don't think I can do it, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, on this minute. I'm gonna try something here. Man, something about that. I'm gonna try this link one time. I don't know if I can do it. I used to have a real good moderator, and he used to put it in for me. Man, sorry. I think I lost sinus junk. That's all I have. I tell you what, I did not mean to belch like that. I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't know if I can, y'all. I'm gonna try it and see. I'm not used to doing this so much. Yeah. It's like I said, I'm not used to doing this. But I'm right here. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. There we go. Copy. And then paste. Right here, guys. Oh, wait. I don't know if I did right. Oh, shoot. I'm not used to doing that. However, it does show in blue. But, all right. So, if there too again, if anyone comes up, please do not cuss. Okay, that's I can't have y'all cussing. Okay, please do not do that. No cussing. No pornography. Please do not. Okay. Um, right now I don't have the moderators up, but I'm seeing if I can actually do this. But if any of y'all come up, please there be no profanity, no drama, no political talk, no pornography. Please, I like to run a clean chat. Okay, clean. But you can come up. You can come into the chat in the chat room. Okay, but I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to try it and see. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, I can always delete it if I need to. Now I'm already into the live stream, and I'm already have 1 hour in the live stream. Now I could do a 2 hour live stream tonight too. Did you say 2? Yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassment. Hey, I did not mean to do that. I am sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh. I I didn't. Man, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I did not mean to belch. I'm sorry. That's terrible. I did not mean to belch like that. Okay. Now, do anyone of y'all want me continue on to? All right, I can continue on doing. I can continue on doing another painting. If you want me to do another painting, I'm going to go for 2-3 hours, and I'm trying to get watch hours. Or I can sit here and talk to y'all for a few minutes. Okay, I'm waiting to see if any of y'all. Now, if you come up, please do not do those things. Okay, because sometimes my brother may be watching, and he's a pastor, and I like to keep a clean chat. Okay. Hand sanitizer. So what's that? You wash your hand on camera? I wish my friend. Well, he was one of my old moderators that I had on my old channel. Now, if he was fine, on this new one, of course, you have to serve the host respect and all that. Yep. Oh, I didn't finish telling you about the story about my two dogs. They get their that bad. Well, my two dogs. I had a beagle and a Labrador, and like I said, they both got into the paint. And when they got into the paint, and I had to help my mama giving the dogs a bath. That was a chore getting a dog bath. And the Labrador, well, she, fell behind there. Oh, I got no one. The beagle, the beagle, her tail was real short. My mama loved beagles. Oh yeah, and my mama loved them beagles. And it's always, you know, it was different to see dogs, I I enjoy my two dogs, but giving a dog a bath, well, that wasn't so fun. You don't want to have to give a dog a bath if you don't want to and need to, because look, let me tell you, you give a dog a bath, man, you give a dog a bath, to something else. Now the beagle, I let the beagle outside, go out in the yard, and when I did that, I opened the door and said, "There you go." She went out there in the yard, and guess what she did? She rolled around in the grass. Rolled around in the grass and told my mom and said, "Mom," she said, "Yeah, son." I said, "Mom, guess what that dog just doing?" She said, "What?" I said, "Roll around in the grass." She said, "Oh," she said, "I don't know. Well, I don't know what dog. I guess it was drying itself off. I don't know." But anyway, it rolled around the grass, and then, oh my goodness, that yeah. So anyway, the dog rolled around in the grass, and so I had to pick up the beak of the Labrador. Now the Labrador, she was kind of heavy, and she was like a street dog. I get off the street, and end up taking the dogs to the vet, and make sure that the doggy was okay. And we named the beagle Daisy. Daisy, oh, I remember that. I remember calling that dog Daisy. And the reason I called the dog Daisy, you remember the Dukes of Hazzard? You remember the actress in that? Well, her name is Daisy, right? I named the dog Daisy. Come here, Daisy. And the other dog would name it Inky, like ink from the bottle, ink. Inky and Daisy. I miss my dogs. And then and we had another doggy named Tippy. Tippy was a little beagle. See, my mom loved beagles, and anyway, yeah, it was quite something different. Now, I can tell you a little bit how I got started in the painting. Uh, it all started when I was it all started when I got in painting. It all started when I was going to school. When I went to school in elementary school, okay, that's when it started. It in elementary school, um, yeah, in elementary school, and I would do um, basket weaving to pottery. Pottery to me was very hard to do. It's real messy too. It's very, very messy. And one day the teacher, she says, "Here you go, class. Here's some clay." Now it starts off as clay, and I don't know what I made that day, And what she would done is she would take it back home, glaze it, and then bring it back to us the next day. I was real small too, I was very, very small. Don't know why I was making a mess. That's what. See, that's what I was making right there is a mess. I made a mess that day. I don't know what I made that day. I think I made a mess. And then the teacher brought back it. And she said, "Here you go." Gave me it. Gave me mine. I guess I made a mess. I don't know. And then one uh, one Sunday, my brother was preaching. He was preaching at another church, and Sunday school teacher. He was very nice, and Sunday school teacher said, "Hey, you know, today we're gonna do some pottery." I thought, "Oh man, pottery again." I'm like, "Okay." Well, he knew he could go home and glaze it up for us and everything like this. You had to in pottery, you had to know how to glaze this stuff real good. They do what you call firing it up, and I don't have that stuff. And so he was a very nice guy. And then I was sitting there, and you use pottery tools when you're messing with clay. You can make you can do pottery and use the tools. And someone was through with some kind of tool using pottery. I said, "Hey," I said, "Are you through with that?" She said, "Yeah." I had no idea what I'd done. You know what I made? A vase. Yeah, I made a vase. I made I made a vase, and the vase was kind of like a turquoise type green. If you ever seen a turquoise type color, that's what this vase was. It's a very small vase, very small, and I don't know what I did with it. I did have this very small vase, and I made it in pottery class, and I showed I showed it to my family. I showed it to my sister-in-law and my brother. I showed it to my brother at the church that day, and but anyway, yeah, I made a vase. I'm like, "Oh man, so excited! I made a vase! Hey!" For the first time, I made a vase. Now, when I was in elementary school, we would do pottery, basket weaving. I'm trying to think what else we did. The basket weaving that we did in class one day in elementary school was if you ever seen the laundry baskets, when you put clothes in, where we was using some kind of foam and pressed foam through those tiny plastic pieces of laundry basket. That was hard to do. Dude, that was hard to do. But I did it. I did it. And I did that for a while. And then in high school, I did woodworking. I made a heart for my mom. Oh, wish I still had the heart to show to y'all. So I made a heart in school, and my teacher was a very nice teacher, and So anyway, in woodworking, you have to be real careful. You know? You have to be real careful how you handle all that stuff. Be careful how to handle all of that. But anyway, uh, I did it. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun doing it. A lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing woodworking. Um, I made a plaque for my mother. Now on the heart that I made, I'll never forget it. I put up there. What we did was after we cut out the heart out of it, very thick was probably I don't know what kind of wood it was. Uh, I wish I could show it to you. It was so beautiful, And every year, every Valentine's Day would roll around, I would take out the heart and reminds me of my mom. You make something like that in school and you give it to your parents. You see, um, putting all kiddings aside, okay. Let me tell you all about something. If you don't have a gift to give to somebody, make them something. Make them something. It doesn't matter what it is. If you do crochet out there and you don't have no money to buy a gift in the store, make them something. Make them crochet. You know, yeah, crochet them a hat. Crochet them something they can wear. Do crochet. Or some of y'all might even have. Let's see. Oh, I know. I had to stop and think. I had to stop and think. Okay. Yeah, make them something. Should you make them something? They're cheered that. They're like, "Wow, you made this for me? Oh, thank you." Then you can brighten up somebody's day if you just do that. Yeah, you can brighten up somebody's day. And if y'all have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I really appreciate it. Now, tomorrow night, let's see, tomorrow is Friday. Okay. Tomorrow night, I'll go live again tomorrow night. I don't know exactly what time, but I'll try this again tomorrow. Okay. What I do is I'll go onto my laptop here and this if you want to come up, okay. And that if you see that right now it's highlighted in blue. So if you want to come up, just come up. But like I said, just keep it clean. I like to run a clean chat. I don't want to, that's it. That's just me. I like to run a clean chat. Well, I have a cross on my. Let's see if you want to see my cross. Oh, there it is. Been that. Now you see it. Yeah, now you see my cross. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Now y'all see my cross right there. See, I had my other cross when I was in the nursing home, but I don't know what happened to it. I lost my cross over there, I guess, and then my sister-in-law found this for me. I miss my mom. After she passed away, it was very hard for me. Especially when it comes around Mother's Day, it was always hard. I had a hard time with all of that. But you see, I know what my mom is. Like I said, my mom, she she never did learn how to paint. Now, my dad, on the other hand, he never painted either. No, he never painted, but he played music. Oh, I played music with my daddy. Yeah, I was. Oh, I bet I know what y'all like to see. I bet y'all like to see me diamond paint. Would y'all like to see me do that? Diamond paint? I have a diamond painting or a cross. Yeah, it is a beautiful cross. Let's see that. And if I do that one, that might take and then say up to 2 hour live stream, but that'd be okay too. If you want me to diamond paint, let me switch some things around here. Would you like me to diamond paint for a while? Let's see here if I can diamond paint for y'all. It's a little bit different painting with points, use beads and stuff like that, but it's a little bit different. Let me clean this off there just for a minute, and I will get my stuff. But yeah, if y'all want to, I'll try to do this again. I have a PlayStation. I have to be real careful with my PlayStation. On my old channel, I used to do game night and all that kind of stuff. But okay, all right. Give me a few minutes, and I'll certainly. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. We're gonna work on this one, okay? This is a one. Okay. Okay. I had two. A friend of mine gives me the diamond paintings. They want for Christmas. That's a little bit different than your. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. Bring that camera down. Uh-oh. There it is. See? See that diamond painting? All right. Let me get my. Let me get my stuff here going. Uh-oh. Okay. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna diamond paint here for you guys. Okay. Oh, I found good. Down in the floor. That's where it went off to. All right. Can y'all see that real good? Okay. And now I have the bees right here. We'll work on this one for a bit. I'm wondering. Just a minute. Well, you have to be real careful with those beads. Whew, there we go, mess. Hey, y'all can come in the chat room. Hey, come on in the chat. A friend of mine um, got me these diamond paintings. You have to be real careful doing diamond paintings because the beads are so small when they get on the carpet, man. Oh yeah, there you go. See, Jesus. Okay. All right. Well, I accidentally oh, my voice. Okay.